What's going on, guys? It's me, Dreamliner Fan 2016 here, and today we have another model plane unboxing video for you guys. I hope you guys are excited, and without being said, let's get into it. So, here's my cardboard box right here. This comes from Panda Fox Toys, and this was actually received on my last day of my Seattle trip, which is basically moving back to California. That was back in June 11th. I saw that this was out for delivery, and by the time I arrived home, I finally got my package, and there she is. So this is actually one of the GeminiJets May releases. Let me just move my light right here. And it's only one model that I had to get, and this is a model I've been expecting. This is basically a model that I've been requesting to well, technically not requesting. I've been hoping GeminiJets would make, and finally it's here. You guys may have already seen the title, but you guys probably know what it is by now. So yeah, so I did order this way back in May when it was, well, announced. And yeah, so without being said, let's now unbox this model and show you guys what the model is itself. So yeah, let's do it. Long time since I last used my cutting knife right here, but finally I managed to use it again. And yeah, let's start cutting it from the sides right here. And once again, Panda Fox, I know I said this a couple of times, but Panda Fox Toys does an excellent job on checking the quality control. Mainly, when I got models from them, they never came broken. Well, rarely came broken, but regardless enough to have another model from them. And yeah, so opening up the plastic right here, and I can pretty much see that model itself, but let's take out some packing paper. And there she is, boys, the GeminiJets 1/400 scale Breeze Airways Airbus A220. Oh man, this is a model I've been wanting for so long, ever since Breeze Airways started flying to San Francisco. I mean, I'm not gonna actually go for a San Francisco model airport as of yet, but regardless, there she is, boys. And of course, I do have my invoice with me with the 5% off coupon code. As you can pretty much see, this expires on August 6th, the day before my birthday. So the registration is the code is November 591X81. And yeah, so you do have time to get that code in. And yeah, so nothing is in this box right here, and since there's packing paper, we're just gonna yeet this box and let's get reviewing with this amazing model. And here it is, you guys, the GeminiJets 1/400 scale Breeze Airways Airbus A220 as part of the May releases for 2022. Really happy to finally add this model to my collection, and I've been wanting to have a Breeze A220 ever since Breeze did their A195 in the March releases. But regardless enough, finally have an A220. This is actually my first ever Airbus A220 into my collection. I hope GeminiJets can also do a JetBlue A220 as well. That would be very nice. And yeah, let's get started with the review of the box. So you got your GeminiJets logo right here, made for collectors by collectors. This is just your generic GeminiJets box as always. You got the computer generated image of the aircraft right there, Airbus A220 right here, Breeze Airways 1/400 scale diecast collectible model. And here's the size of the box, pretty much the same thing, your aircraft right there. So yeah, pretty much the same deal as what it has. And here's the back of the model with your aircraft taken off. As real as it gets, features right there, 2022 releases, or 2022 copyright label from GeminiJets. This is actually my first ever GeminiJets 2022 copyright label model right here. And yeah, so you got your social medias right there. Follow them, or otherwise, yeah, you can follow them. Just make sure you don't get blocked by them. And the back does appear to be banned. I don't know why, but regardless enough, really excited to have this model, and I can't wait to unbox this. And just like with every GeminiJets model, let's open up the pamphlet and show you guys the model inside. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's open it up and reveal it. Wow, look at that color. Color does appear nice, and yeah. So here's your description of the Airbus A220. Just make sure you can pause and read whatever you like. And here we go. So let's finally open this model up. Just gotta make sure to like actually look for a right spot to unbox it. Unbox it. Oh, before I forget the item number, this is GJMXY 2064. And here we go. Alright. Okay, I don't think this is like a good spot to open it. Hang on, you guys, it's gonna like take a while. Maybe I could try. There we go. So the A220 mold may appear to have some QC issues, but they do got like the metal nose gear, so that's good. So glad that they're starting to make that. I just hope like there can be some QC issues that need to be fixed. Oh man, this flap is kind of like hard to like remove, but we got it out anyways. And here we go. And there she is, boys, looking nice inside the box. And just take off plastic there and some paper and take her out by the wing. And there she is. Now, of course, I gotta like check the QC, like make sure the wings are attached, horizontal stabilizers. I think we're good with the horizontal stabilizers, and perfect. Now we got a Breeze Airways Airbus A220 intact. Let me just like zoom it down, and there she is, boys. What a beautiful model. And here's the Breeze Airways Airbus A220-300 in 1/400 scale by GeminiJets. Once again, this is a model I've been wanting to have for like a very long time, and finally I have it into my collection. And there are a couple of QC issues on this model, like I said, but they do have like the metal nose landing gear right here, so that's good. But regardless enough, let's get started with the review. And here we go, with starting off with the front as always. So you got your cockpit windows right there, the nose shape, which appears to be pointy, kind of like pretty much unrealistic, I would say. I think it shouldn't be that pointy like that, but yeah. So here's the nose landing gear right here, and the very nice, like beautiful metal. Like it's very detailed, of course. The older A220 mold they had appeared to be like a Herpa plastic mold. So at least GeminiJets kind of like has this. Also, the nose gear is also a bit too high. I seen some like people who review this model that the nose gear does appear a bit too high, which I would say once again like kind of like not what it's expected to be. And yeah, well, the landing gear does roll nevertheless. But yeah, these are just some of the QC issues that I found with this model, like this pointy nose and the nose landing gear a bit too big, but regardless, still a good model. I think the colors does look okay. It kind of appears a bit glossy, but I think the colors are just about right. And yeah, so you got your L1 boarding door right there, your Breeze logo right there, your top antenna. Moving on to like this side of the aircraft, you got your emergency exit door right here, your engine right there, which appears to be slanted a bit, like it appears to be slanted a little upwards. So yeah, here's your wing view right here, like the wing detail. Yeah, you got your emergency slide indicators right there, all your indicators and all that jazz. Yeah, all the detail with like the flaps, slats, spoilers, and all that. Yeah. And here's your winglet right there with that check mark. The inner side of the inner side of the winglet does not have that check mark. And yeah, so now we're gonna be like transitioning to the very back. You got flybreeze.com right there, your US flag, and here's the registration, November 203 Bravo Zulu. I was gonna see this model in San Francisco when it had its like inaugural flight there on May 25, but I don't think I have. I think I talked about this on my channel update, but I was gonna see a Breeze Airbus A2. Hang on, I'll talk about this later. But I was gonna see this aircraft in San Francisco, but I didn't. That's all I can say. And here's your check mark right here, the light blue check mark with your tail as such. So yeah, that's that for you. And now transitioning to the other side of the model, you got your cargo door right there. Yeah, this engine, yeah, I think this engine kind of appears to be not as slanted upwards as like that previous one, but yeah. And there's your other cargo door right there. So, oops, don't want it to be tail heavy, but regardless enough, this is still a good model from GeminiJets, even though like the QC issues are like a big factor, but regardless enough, really glad to have this model into my collection once again. And let me give you guys some other perspectives on the model. So here's your top right here with all your antennas right there. No beacon light, but beacon light as always. So yeah, that's that. Here's your bottom. Here's the bottom side of the model right here with all your detail right there. Your Breeze logo right there. Stand hole. And yeah. And there's your GeminiJets logo right there. It's kind of like hard for me to see it, but the GeminiJets logo is right there. And here's your front of the aircraft right there. And I think the cockpit windows does appear to be like a bit smaller. Like it's smaller than the actual aircraft itself. But yeah, this is some other like things that GeminiJets needs to fix. And I've seen some others that the cockpit is also like slanted as well. Mine's kind of like a little bit slanted, but not as bad. I do like the engine, like not a lot of engine detail though, but I think the engine also looks nice. First thoughts on like the nose gear, the metal nose gear. I think the nose gear does look nice. It's not really like thick or anything, but it looks nice. And here's the back side of the model itself. And I think like, yeah, the horizontal stabilizers are leveled, so that's good. So yeah, that's about it with this model. And I do want to talk about this Breeze Airbus A220 real quick. Here's like a bit of a story. I think I did talk about this in like my channel update 3, but I was gonna see a Breeze Airways Airbus A220 in San Francisco on the day of its inaugural flight, which was May 25. However, my Seattle trip was actually started in May 18th and lasted until June 11th. So unfortunately, I didn't get to see that Breeze Airbus A220 on the inaugural flight. It wasn't pretty much like that eventful. There was no water salute or anything, no ribbon cutting ceremony and all that jazz. But regardless enough, if ever I come back to San Francisco again, and hopefully I can try to like catch a Breeze Airbus A220 next time. They do like operate at Terminal 2 in San Francisco. Once again, if I can like see a Breeze Airbus A220, then hopefully like lighting can be good. And yeah, I just wanted to see Breeze for the first time at some point. But regardless enough, at least I do have the model with me. That's the only thing that's good for me. I do have 2 Breeze Airways models right now, so yeah, it'll be perfect for my model airport update. But regardless, let's get into the conclusion of this video. Minus the QC issues, this is a very amazing model by GeminiJets, and honestly, I cannot thank GeminiJets enough for making a Breeze Airbus A220. I'm kind of like hoping for a JetBlue A220 in the June releases, but that will come anytime soon. But regardless enough, really glad. I know I keep rambling about this, but I'm really glad to have another Breeze Airways model into my collection, and this model is actually going to be more common on my airport updates. But regardless enough, so glad to finally have this model into my collection. And once again, it's perfect for my airport update. I know I keep saying that a couple times. I cannot even think on what other words I should say, but yeah. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and turn on that post notification bell so you won't miss a video like this. And if you want to see more of my model plane unboxings, then you can check out on the card that's going to be appearing on your screen, and you can check out all my previous unboxings I did there. So yeah, that's it for today's video, and I will see you guys next time. Anyways, good night.